What's up? This is Kelan Bilal. I want to welcome you all into a day in the life of Excalibur Barber. First thing I want to do is I want to prep my client by shampooing his hair twice. On the first application of shampoo, you want to vigorously scrub. Then on the second shampoo, you want to repeat the process lighter and move on to the conditioner. Conditioner, let it sit for around 5 minutes. That way it softens the hair and it's easier to cut. Now we're going to move on to the cut. First I want to ball right at the temple line, right as the ear starts. Then I want to move on to the other side and do the exact same thing, making sure each line is symmetrical. Now I want to start my taper. You want to find your temple peak point, blending it in so that you no longer see that line that you originally began with. Now I'm going to take my 16th guard. I'm going to open it up. And that original line that you see me make with the open clipper, I'm now going to fade that in as well, moving my clipper and adjusting it as I go along. And repeat the process on the other side, finding your temple peak point and opening up the clippers as well. Next process, you want to go to the back of the head and you want to repeat the same type of process. This time you want to line it up with the bottom of the ears. Get your client's hair even. You want to take it down, make sure you know which level it's at. Now I'm going to grab my 16th guard and I'm going to go with the grain. Always go with the grain. I'm going to take it down evenly. Now, you want to find out the swirl that's in the back of your client's hair. Everyone needs to know how to attack this point. Some people go and use it against the grain, which might be a bad idea if you don't know what you're doing. Now as I go along with the swirl, you'll see me just using the tip of the clippers, slowly making sure everything is even, brushing the hair with the grain. Now, as I begin my line, I want to start off with the temple. I want to bring it down and around, making a light C pattern. You can use the edge of your clippers to do this. Then you want to begin on the side, just lining this straight down. You want to make sure both sides are symmetrical with each other. Therefore, you want to look at from the front of your client's head or in the mirror to make sure it's even. And you want to move to the other side and do the same thing. Create the C pattern and then line it on the side. Then you want to start with the front line. Starting from the middle, then you want to move on to the side and the same process the other way. From here, you can look in the mirror and make sure everything is straight. Now you will see me eliminating a line and a shadow on the side of the taper. You can go through and do this yourself. Make sure you go all the way through the head, making sure you eliminate all shadows and lines. Now I'm going to move to the beard. Taking the beard down with my wall detailers and the 1.5 attachment. Take it down against the grain, making sure everything is smooth and blended. And now I'm going to start the process of lining. After you finish with the trimmers, now it's time to apply the shave therapy. Get a pea-sized amount, rub it into the palm of your hands, rub it across the top hairline, and everywhere you line with the trimmers. Now you're going to use your razor and make a precise line, shaving all the areas, cleaning the face, and now doing the top hairline. And when you start your razor line process, you always want to go against the grain, taking out all the stubble that's along the line. What you want to do is go slowly, holding your razor at a 45-degree angle, not to cut your client. The razor makes it the most precise line you can get. After your razor line is complete and your haircut is complete, you now want to apply Sweet Jamila, which is an exotics product by Curtis Smith. This here would give your hair a shine and a glaze, and it would be healthier to your hair than any other product on the market. You want to apply a small amount into the palm of your hand, melting it. Then you want to apply it to your client's hair smoothly and gently. You want to brush it in with the wave pattern so you can see the healthiest results. And that's how you complete the Excalibur Barber Eraser Taper. I'm Kelan Bilal. Log on to excaliburbarber.com. We'll see you next time. You can get the Sweet Jamila and the Shave Therapy on my website, www.excaliburbarber.com, and more products to come.